It was a turbulent weekend in Israel, but after 2 days of violence, Hamas said it agreed to a ceasefire. Still, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu issued a statement indicting that the battle was not over. CBN Middle East correspondent Julie Stahl is on this story.
Sirens blared, sending Israelis to bomb shelters as Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad launched more than 700 rockets at southern Israel in less than 48 hours.
Those rockets are dangerous. Those rockets can be deadly. Those rockets are being fired by the Hamas towards the civilian population here in Israel.
One rocket landed right here, spraying shrapnel through the window of the house behind me, killing one man who didn't make it to his shelter on time. It's the first time in 5 years that an Israeli civilian was killed in a rocket attack.
And if we take into consideration how many people there are inside the southern part of Israel, in the major cities and in the kibbutzim, and in the local different communities, we're talking about more than 1 million Israelis under the threat of those rockets from the Gaza Strip.
3 other Israelis died after that in separate rocket attacks. More than 150 rockets were intercepted by Israel's Iron Dome, but several made direct hits on homes.
Hamas and the PIJ are operating together. They are coordinating their fire, and they have fired massive amounts of rockets at different Israeli cities.
Israel struck back, hitting some 350 terror targets. That included a terrorist responsible for transferring Iranian funds to groups inside Gaza.
Hamas and the Palestinian Islamic Jihad are able to smuggle into the Gaza Strip as well as produce substantial amounts of rockets of different calibers capable of striking Israeli civilians. We see Iranian fingerprints mostly in the Gaza Strip, focused on the Palestinian Islamic Jihad, but not limited to. That materializes in money, weapons, logistic support, military training, and of course political guidance.
U.S. Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib blamed Israel for what she called unjustly oppressing and targeting Palestinian children and families, while President Trump tweeted out U.S. backing for Israel, saying, "We support Israel 100% in its defense of its citizens." For now, it's quiet. Many think Israel's Memorial Day, Independence Day, and an upcoming international song contest in Tel Aviv put the brakes on Israel's response. But most believe it's just a matter of time before the situation explodes again, and Israel will have to decide if it will take more forceful action. Julie Stahl, CBN News, Ashkelon in southern Israel.